Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today I have my center build for you. My complete build, the badges, everything I went through to make my center. Now, my last video, I said if it got 10,000 likes, I would drop the build for you. And, well, we got over 11,000 in like 2 days. So, I got the build for you here. Now, the next minute or two, I just want to explain why I made the build this way, okay? Because, listen, I know the title says best center build and whatnot, but there really is no best center build, no best guard build. It's just preference, okay? So don't take the title to heart. People in the comments going crazy, this isn't the best center build. Relax, bro. Just calm down and enjoy the video, okay? Now listen, I was looking for a Wilt Chamberlain type of build. Now, a lot of people this year like the glass cleaning lockdown center build because basically you're a sharp rim. Like you can shoot, rebound, and defend the paint, which is like really good as a center. Like those are the three things most centers, if you're like trying to sweat on 2K, that's what you want. Or people go with like the pure defensive center build, like the all defensive chart, 7-3, as big as possible. They don't care about shooting. They just want to screen, rebound, and defend. Well, I don't like playing 2K that way, even when I'm on a big man. I don't like being somebody that can only score if I set a screen and roll to the hoop. I want to be able to create my own offense if need be. So the build I went with, I was looking for a Wilt Chamberlain type build. Somebody that can score in the post, rebound the ball, and defend the paint. Now, obviously, we'll never have the athleticism that Wilt Chamberlain had. 2K's not going to let us have that. But I think I found the perfect build in terms of being able to score in the post. As you guys can see, I got post takeover. I'm shooting hook shots, drop steps, dunking on people, all that type of stuff. My rebounding is very, very good. My defense is very, very good. I can still set those screens if I need to. You know, I'm playing with somebody that likes to run pick and roll. I can still do that. But also, I can go into the post and create my own offense, all while still being a viable rebounder and defend the paint. Now, the keys to this build that I was really, really looking for was, one, I wanted max wingspan. No matter what height I went with, any of that, I wanted to be able to have max wingspan and have post takeover. Okay, those were two of the things I knew that I wanted. Now, wingspan, just because it really, really helps in terms of defending, passing lanes, rebounding, all that stuff. And I want to post takeover because I wanted to be able to score, especially when I got my takeover. I wanted to be dominant on offense. Now, what made this a challenge was when you upgrade your wingspan, when you max out your wingspan, that upgrades your block rating. And if you upgrade your weight, that upgrades your interior defense. If those two stats are too high, the game will not let you get post scoring takeover. So I had to play with this build a lot to get it perfect. This took me over an hour to get the way I wanted. So please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's get right into the build. So as you guys can see, obviously I'm a center. I went right-handed and I went number 13. Not that it matters, but it's Wilt Chamberlain's number, so you know what I mean. So anyways, let's move on. The pie charts. Like I was saying, a lot of people went glass cleaning lockdown, right? So it is a really good center build. You know, that's like most likely you're going to go with the defending and shooting pie chart, or people go with the all defending pie chart and just make like a straight like rim protector or rebounder or whatever. But that's not what I wanted to do. I went with the driving or the finishing and defending pie chart. Okay, so my shooting does not look very good, but the ability to score inside, rebound, and defend, that's what I was looking for. Now, a lot of people go with like the max like strength one, but there's really no reason. My strength is already a 95 on the balance, so I'm going with the balanced one to, you know, have better acceleration, speed, vertical, all that. So here's what we did with the stats. This is what took the longest, like I was saying, because if certain stats get too high, you can't get the post takeover, okay? So pay attention to this. I maxed out all the finishing stuff except for post hook. I went 79 post hook. I think I could get it to an 80, but I wanted to use that one little attribute in another category, and 79 post hook is fine. Now for shooting, I did not touch it. Now listen, if you're trying to play the sweatiest, easiest wins possible on 2K, you're probably going to want a center build that can shoot a little bit, but I'm not really worried about that. I want the center build to perform the way I want it. The only shooting thing I upgraded was post fade. I maxed that out. Now I wanted to make sure I got 3 playmaking badges, and I'll explain this later when I show you what badges I usually have on, but I needed 3 playmaking badges. Okay, so you see what I did here, you see where the numbers are upgraded to. That's what I went with. That's 3 playmaking badges. It's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now down here on the defense, Interior defense and block, you have to be careful. You can't put them too high, otherwise you can't get post takeover like I've said before. Okay, so you see where I put everything at. Pay attention to the numbers. It took me a while to get this perfect, and I got it to the point where I still have great defense, great rebounding, but I can still get post takeover with maxed out wingspan. Okay, so that's huge. As you can see, my block could go up to an 88, but I lower it down to an 82. Okay, now when you upgrade the wingspan, that's going to raise the block anyways, but it can't be too high. Otherwise, like I said, you can't get the post takeover. Max out the rebounding, got to be able to horse the glass, and that's all the attributes. Next up, we have height. Now, everyone always has different opinions on what's the best height. Again, there's no best anything. It's just preference. Do you want to be more athletic, or do you want to have the couple extra inches of height? A lot of people go 7'3" on their center. You start to see a lot of people starting to go with undersized bigs. What I decided was 7'1". You see how much it affects your athleticism. I'm not trying to be out there with a 30 speed and a 30-something vertical and stuff. Nah, a 50 vertical, 50-something speed. It makes your center feel very, very athletic, believe it or not. Compared to the centers with 30-something athleticism, you got 50-something. That's a big difference. It's almost double. Now, for the weight, I went 254, okay? As heavy as you could go without increasing your interior defense. Again, I've said it a million times. You guys already know we're going maxed out wingspan. To me, that's one of the most important things as a big. And as you can see, we get glass, rim, or post-scoring takeover. And, of course, I went with the post-scoring takeover. Now, the comparisons, the number one comparison is to Shaquille O'Neal. So, listen, they say it's either Shaq or Wilt Chamberlain as the most dominant center in NBA history. So, I haven't been able to find a Wilt Chamberlain player comparison on here. They gave me the Shaq, so that's as close as I feel like I can get to Wilt, and I will take that. To me, it feels like a Wilt Chamberlain build, as close as we can get it, okay? So now, I went into the test your MyPlayer because I want to show you what I'm going to do with the badges when I have maxed out badges. I don't have all mine yet. So, the one shooting badge I get, I would put it on deep fades. Okay, obviously I'm not going to be shooting jump shots because I didn't upgrade my jump shot at all, but I did upgrade my post fade, so this will help me be a little more consistent with it. As you can see, I don't even get difficult shots. That would be my one other choice, but I can't pick it, so we're going deep fades. Now check this out. The reason I wanted 3 playmaking badges was so I could get gold post spin technician. Now this is for the, like, if I'm playing one-on-one or on the twos, if I want to be scoring in the post, I want post spin technician, especially for when I get takeover, get those good post spin animations. But if I'm playing threes or pro-am or something and I want to throw outlet passes because we're going to be leaking out all day like in the rec center, I'm going to put on gold break starters. So that's a nice little balance. I can change that anytime I want once I have all 3 badges. But for now, we'll leave it on post spin technician because that's what I'm rocking majority of the time. Now the finishing badges, okay? Back down punisher is an absolute must for somebody that wants to score in the post. That's going to allow you to just bully people, especially smaller players. Same thing with drop stepper. Another way to get easy inside baskets. Next one, Hall of Fame contact finisher. I made a whole video on this badge. I don't think I need to explain it anymore. It is, listen, it's the best inside scoring badge in my opinion. Now, deep hooks. If you haven't seen my video, definitely go check it out. You might think this badge is trash. If you use it correctly, it's crazy. And if you combined it with Hall of Fame Pro Touch, as you can see, it gives an extra shot boost for having slightly early or slightly late or excellent released layups. Now, post hooks count as layups. So this badge combined with deep hooks, it's a great badge combination. Anytime you have enough space, as long as you time it correctly, you're gonna be smacking hooks from all over the court. Now, we still have 2 badges left, so I would either go putback boss or Lob City finisher, depending on the game mode and depending who your teammates are. But we'll leave it on Lob City finisher just for the purposes of this video. Now, 21 defensive badges. This is where it starts to get tough, and I switch these around a lot because there's a lot of choices, okay? Now, 2 things I'll always have: Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, Hall of Fame Rim Protector. To me, 2 of the best big man badges in the game. Now, for box, I would either go gold or Hall of Fame. It depends the game mode that I'm playing, and depends like what I'm trying to do and what I'm going to be defending and stuff like that. Intimidator is really good. I would have this on Hall of Fame because it just helps you just make people miss, and that's basically all you want. Brick Wall is one of the most overpowered badges in the game, but it depends who you're playing with. If we're not going to be running pick and roll, I'm not going to put Brick Wall on. The opposite of box, you want Worm to be able to counter people, on the offensive glass, try to slide around them, spin around them, whatever. So it's kind of hard to say exactly how I would rock this because it all depends on the game mode that I'm playing. If I'm playing on the 2s court, it's going to be different than if I'm playing on the 3s court. etc. Now, I'll give you a base layout because I want you guys to at least know like what would I typically run. I would definitely have Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, and Intimidator on Hall of Fame. I would probably put Box on Gold, and I would want to have a few bronze badges. You see I have like silver badges on here, but like to me, there's no reason for a silver badge. It's kind of like that middle ground where it's not really worth it, right? So I might rock something like this. I would go gold box, bronze worm, bronze interceptor, and then those 4 Hall of Fames. That could be like my base layout, okay? But it all depends on the game mode, and you know, if I'm playing on the ones court, then I'm not gonna have brick wall on. You know, it depends. It really depends the game mode for your defensive badges, okay? But this is a solid little base layout. I might tweak it a little bit here and there, but in terms of defensive badges, there's a lot of good ones. You're not gonna be able to put them all on. Like if I'm on the ones court, I might have post move lockdown on or something like that. But you're probably gonna want brick wall for every other game mode. So this would be like my base layout. But listen, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. This is my center build. Not saying it's the best, but this is my center build. All right, I'm out. Peace.